Guys, it's me, CJ. Today I want to come to you with 6 tips on skincare longevity, on how to protect your skin as we age. If you're interested in seeing this video, keep on watching. Excited as always to talk about skin and how to preserve our skin longevity. That is very, very important, especially as we age. I have 6 simple tips to help you along the way. So for those of you that do not know who I am, or you're just passing through, I am Niecy J. I am 55 years old with dry, mature skin. I talk about skincare, hair, makeup, and so much more for the mature woman over 40, 50, and up. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, go ahead over right there and click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first one notified. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump into these tips, honey. Okay, so tip number 1, you guys probably already know because I talk about it all the time. The first tip is to use sunscreen. Sunscreen is very, very important, especially for the life and health of your skin. It helps protect your skin from the harmful sun rays. As we get older, our skin gets thinner, so that means our skin is more sensitive to the sun. Even if you have not used sunscreen, or this is the first time you're hearing this and you say, well, my goodness, I'm old, I've never used sunscreen. It's never too late to start. You can start right now, right where you're at, okay, to start using sunscreen. And I promise you, within the next 30 days, you'll see a overall difference of how your skin just looks and feels. Tip number 2 is use ceramides and peptides. I put them two together, okay? They're 2 different products. Ceramides, they help to maintain moisture into your skin, to try to keep it in. It helps to preserve it, okay? Peptides, it helps with fine lines and wrinkles, elasticity, collagen in your skin. So yeah, it helps to plump your skin. It was what peptides do. But those 2, peptides and ceramides, are very important because we lose this as we age, you know. And as I'm talking about this, I'm not talking about, when I talk about how the longevity of your skin, I'm not talking about looking young. We're all aging, we know that. But you want to maintain your skin for as long as you can, right? That's what we're talking about. So yeah, adding ceramides and peptides is essential for longevity and for the health of your skin. Like I always say, use products for at least 4 weeks. Take a picture before you start using, and then take a picture after. And you can actually tell then if the product is working for you. That is one way, a sure way, that you will tell, you know, you'll see a difference if you use skincare consistently. I always say consistency is the key. Number 3 is to use hyaluronic acid, but also a low molecular type hyaluronic acid. What I mean by a low molecule hyaluronic acid is that it helps to deeply penetrate your skin, to your skin a little bit better. Hyaluronic acid helps with fine lines and wrinkles as well. It helps to lock in that moisture. I love this ingredient because I have bone dry skin, and it really, really helps my skin. I've seen a big difference. I used to have really, really dry, itchy, flaky skin that no matter what I put on it, my skin would soak it up and still itch and look dry. And even when I apply makeup on it, you could see the little flaking. It would not retain moisture. And I was eating right, I was drinking water and all the things like that, but my skin was still, for some reason, losing moisture. Once I applied the hyaluronic acid serum, oh my goodness, I saw a big difference within 30 days, and I just continued using it in my morning routine and my nighttime routine. Now I just use it during the daytime. That's it. But I did this consistently. Like I said, consistency is the key. You can't hit and miss when it comes to skincare, okay? So yeah, a low grade is like for, I'll give you an example. A good one is by Good Molecules. Good Molecules, the Ordinary. Now, I use an Ordinary one. It has, let me see right here, the Ordinary hyaluronic acid is the 5% in B6. Okay, so it's high and low grade. So my skin is so used to using it, I can use it and it deeply penetrates my skin. But start off with something, especially if you're new to hyaluronic acid. I love serums because serums have active ingredients that work immediately. You can see results fast. That's why I say give it 4 weeks. If you use it consistently, you will see results. I cannot stress that enough. Consistency is the key. Tip number 4 is to avoid harsh. Now, I say harsh exfoliators. You want to exfoliate. Tip number 4 is to exfoliate, but do not use the harsh exfoliators. What that is the granules, like the St. Ives, that you apply it on and it really irritates the skin. That is because they're made out of ground walnut shells, okay, which is damaging to the skin because it gets in there and it tears your skin, which it rips your skin, and your skin has to repair and heal itself and all of that. And that is something that you do not want to do, especially with older, thinner skin, okay? You do not want to do that. You want to use gentle exfoliators. A good gentle exfoliator. I love chemical exfoliants, because they work immediately and they just eat off the little bit of that, just somehow eat off that dead layer of skin that's just piling up. That's something that you do not want. You want to exfoliate, but you don't want to over exfoliate, okay? If you have never exfoliated, I would start with once a week. Exfoliate your skin. Maybe twice, let's say twice a month, and then go from there. Exfoliate with gentle exfoliators. Like I say, I use the chemical ones because they work wonderful and it doesn't damage my skin. Or you can also use this is your first time and you're trying to get yourself introduced to chemical exfoliants. Use the liquid exfoliators. The liquid exfoliants. These go on like toners, okay? You cleanse your face and you just read the directions and apply them on, and you do not rinse it off, okay? And it just gets in there, just gradually eats off that dead layer of skin, leaving you with nice, smooth, supple skin. That is what you want, okay? If sometimes you'll find your skin looking gray, it's because you haven't exfoliated, okay? So yeah, use gentle exfoliator. And this is one by Paula's Choice, one of my absolute favorite. And I believe, I was trying to think of some other ones. Yeah, Paula's Choice have a couple of gentle exfoliators. I call them gentle. They're for all skin types. And here what it looks like right here. Want to avoid harsh exfoliators, but exfoliate. Number 5 is to use vitamin C. I talk about using vitamin C quite often. Vitamin C is an antioxidant. It helps to brighten the skin and make your skin look alive. It's very healthy for your skin. It helps with fine lines and wrinkles. It helps with discoloration. It helps to even out your complexion and skin tones. Very, very good, especially for mature skin. I love vitamin C. I used to use the vitamin C day and night, but now I use vitamin C mostly in the evenings. Sometimes I rotate, sometimes during the day. Just depends on what your skin likes, okay? So yes, vitamin C is vital for the health of your skin. I'm telling you, it just brightens your skin to make it look alive, okay? I love it. If you are not used to vitamin C, this is one from Advanced Clinicals. I think it's great. Okay, I love this one. Love it. It is by Advanced Clinicals. Very affordable. Like I said, it says vitamin C targets dark spots, uneven tone, and expression lines. Yeah, it helps with, like I say, fine lines and wrinkles as well. It gives you a more firmer looking complexion is what it says. Advanced Clinicals. I believe this runs about $12 in Walmart and Targets and things. And another one that's in the drugstore that's really good, a little pricey in my opinion to be a drugstore product, is by L'Oreal, the Revitalift. It is the Derma grade 12% vitamin C. It's very good, but I think this one runs maybe 25, 30-ish, I believe. It maybe it's a little cheaper in your Walmart or Targets, but I found this to be a little pricey for the drugstore, but it works. I love it. I love it though, okay? Here it is right here. affordable drugstore ones, okay? A little bit pricier for a drugstore because I'm thinking drugstore maybe 10, 12, maybe $15, but this one is a little pricier. So maybe in your drugstore it's not as pricey, okay? So yeah, I will link everything that I talk about in the description box below. Tip number 6 is sleep and hydration. Oh my goodness, we need at least 6 to 7 hours of sleep nightly to repair our skin and our body. You need hydration. You need to drink water. I'm always drinking about 2 of these, like 2 a day, okay? Because our body needs hydration. It helps to hydrate our body. Believe our body is made of like 80% of water, so we need that hydration. It helps with your hair, your skin, your nails, and your organs. So hydrate your body. All right, so that is all I have for you today. I really hope this video was helpful and interesting, especially when it comes to the longevity of our skin. As we age, our skin is not like it used to be when we're in our 20s and 30s and 40s. We need a little bit of help, right? We need to do things a little different. I always say you have to change with the changes. You can't do the same things that we used to do when we was younger. So when I talk about longevity of our skin, I'm not trying to turn back the hands of times or to look younger. I want to preserve my skin the way it is right now. You know what I'm saying? To make it look healthy, to keep it looking healthy as long as I can. That's what I'm talking about, okay? So anyway, guys, thank you so very much for just taking time out to watch my videos. I greatly appreciate it. Peace and love until next time.